Hello everyone. This is so absurd. Too stupid to get food stamps. That's what the message is from California Social Services. I'm trying to look over this thing, make sure, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to renew my food stamps. There's an outside chance I will, but it's looking doubtful. It's cooling down over all the weather. The car's looking all right. You know, I really hope I get this job, and not only I'll have the work and some money, but it's always slow going when you're starting a new kind of venture. But maybe I could do, oil changes for people. All I need at this point to do oil changes are jack stands, a torque wrench, and that's it. Oh, and maybe, I don't know, I forget if I have the right size socket. I got to double check what socket it is for oil pans, but, oh, and the drain pan, I would need that. But, yeah, maybe like oil changes, headlight restoration, but again, it's like people aren't going out of their way to find that stuff. It's like I'd have to get people I know and be like, ask around, say, hey, do you need an oil change? I'll do it cheap. This is a ridiculous story that happened today. Learning that my food stamps may not be renewed, so I'll wait for some more people to get here. I can't even be mad. I'm just like, this is so ridiculous. You got nuts in my mouth. I'm still dissociating lately. That's pissing me off more than not being able to receive food stamps for the most absurd technicality you can think of. Two of them actually. And the first one, I'm too stupid. Second one, too poor. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can you be too poor to get food stamps? Well, you can be too poor to check your mailbox regularly and see if you have mail because it costs gas to drive there and back and puts wear on your car, on your tires, your suspension, your engine, transmission. It adds up to hundreds of dollars per trip driving anywhere. And I went to the mailbox today because I had to renew it for another 6 months, so right there $100, which is a good rate for a mailbox. If I could do it for 12 months, it would be $190, so I'd save $10, but I can never do it. Can't afford $190 at any given time, even though it would save me more money in the long run. That's another thing about being poor. It makes you poorer just to be poor, because you can't afford, to get stuff that it'll be cheaper, like good shoes that'll last a while. Or I did have good shoes, but I'll block out that back window a little bit. Or decent jeans. That's one thing that my jeans will wear out so fast. Fortunately, someone gave me these, and they are tough, man. Good pair of jeans. Click like, everyone. It helps the video out. It's not that hot out, but the wind's not blowing. That's what sucks right now. Alright, the stream just cut out for the first time, so I think that's my cue to tell the story. Last month, I think I got a letter from Social Services saying you've had food stamps for 6 months. You have to verify your info and your income and stuff. So I filled it out, mailed it to them, mailed my bank statement to show my income, to verify it. And I had to do it before September, so there was no problem. I did it ahead of time. Then I barely check my mailbox. Here's the thing, so I already got it a little late because I can't afford to drive to the mailbox much. I got to be working on stuff and saving my gas. It's so expensive to drive around. I'd almost rather starve than not have gas, because at least I know, okay, I can get by if I'm hungry, but the car won't run if I don't have gas. And I can somehow get free food. I can't just get free gas handed out. I went to my mailbox today because I wanted to renew my mailbox subscription, pay for the next 6 months. It was $100. I got my mail. I see urgent letter from social services. I'm not going to show this, but it said your notice of action, your semi-annual report we got from you. It's SAR 7. From this reporting period is not complete because, and here's a quote, SAR 7 form was not dated. SAR 7 form needs to be dated within submit month, September 2020. I didn't put the date on it. I forgot. Now, what am I? Am I a time traveler? Are they worried I came from the future? Did I travel from another dimension where time works in fractals or quadrants or something? Someone does that to me, I'm like, oh, I'm doing them a favor. I'm going to put a date on there. No problem. I don't know, maybe they get audited and, you know, if they see handwriting or a pen color that's different, they'll be like, whoa, you can't do that. The county must get your complete report no later than the first working day of the next month. This was dated September 15th. It's September 27th today. And I don't know if I can get stamps anywhere. They didn't send another self-addressed envelope with prepaid mailing, so I'd have to get some stamps. I ran out of stamps and send that back in now that I filled in the date. So one, they're like, Angelo, you're too stupid to get food stamps to eat. And I'm going to address the people who are, what do you care? Hey, you look how entitled you are to eat. I'm a person who doesn't eat. I don't need to eat. I work hard. Oh, fuck. Maybe if you were a little harder working, one, you'd look whiter, and two, you'd be able to go without eating. Here's the thing. I don't even think there should be any demands like this for getting food stamps. I think everyone should just get them and not have a limit on them. What do you mean? You get to eat food? You want? No, people deserve to die. That's the thing. Poverty is a policy. It's not an accident. Hey, everybody. All right, trolls go by. So, not only did I didn't fill it out properly. They couldn't assume a date, put a date, as if it mattered. But also, I didn't even know until today, like 3 or 4 days before the end of the month, because I can't drive to my mailbox that much because it's too expensive to drive there, especially for stuff I don't need to see that often. How would I know this was going to get rejected? So I got to mail it out and just hope I get it, accepted so I can get food stamps. If not, hey, I'll survive. I'm not even mad. Like, I think the whole way it's set up is mad. That people have to go through like hurdles just to get food assistance. Like, do you not believe they need to eat? What a crappy Lexus. It's been lowered and the back bumper is ripped off. And it's beat to hell. It's like, why do that to a Lexus? Modify it like that. Just wear out the engine. Yeah, so being poor, even more expensive than just, the fact that I can't get anything. Being poor makes you able to get even less things that you need. So, yeah, I guess where can I get stamps after the post office is closed? Because they're closed right now. And, you know, all those Trump fans, they love it. They're like, oh man, the post office should be closed all the time. Why? Why should we help people? Well, how does that make sense? Should we make it harder? That way you prove you're tougher. Yeah. Also, in a little development, I was able to weigh myself. I was able to get quarters the other day. What happened? I was buying a bunch of stuff from dollar store to try and get a broken off key out of the trunk of my car. Couldn't do it. I gave so much stuff, but I got some change from the dollar store. I thought, okay, go over to another dollar store and put a quarter in a scale, get my weight. Well, I did it, and I weigh 188 pounds now. Pounds? That's down from 207 pounds. As far as I know, is my heaviest. It's confusing and scary when I don't weigh myself because I'm like, am I even losing weight? But no, I've lost from 194 is the last time I weighed myself, another 6 pounds. So probably at least another 35 to go. I mean, but that's good. It shows, okay, it's good progress. Just keep moving forward. I'd rather starve if I have to than not be able to get gas, man. So, I'm not going to get food stamps next month. I don't think the letter's going to get there in time. Where's it going to in California? Northridge. It's an area code not too far from here, so I'll just get stamps somewhere. Where do I get stamps? On a day where the post office is closed. Not that it matters anyways. What do I care? I don't need it today. I can just get them Monday, right? Monday? Said a Monday by accident. And send it out. Probably won't get there in time, but who cares? Like I said, it's not even this thing that I'm mad about. Because, yeah, I didn't put the date on there. But it's the whole fact of, like, why are people even having to do this? And soon I won't even be able to use my laptop anywhere except maybe very short spurts if I can get Wi-Fi outside of a business like McDonald's or something. If I want to reapply again on my computer because Sunspace is closing. I'm in there today. We're giving away a bunch of free stuff. I got a few things, and they're closing down for good, so I won't be able to work out of there anymore. So without the libraries open, that leaves pretty much nowhere. And also I can't sit down in other restaurants, cafes, Starbucks to use my laptop. And I don't think I can reapply online yet until the next month. I mean, I'm just guessing, but that's what I think. Also, I probably have another, ounce or two of hair that added to my weight. So maybe it's 1 ounce less than, it was 188.4. But anyways, you know, it's really important, healthy for you to lose weight. What else did I get? Another bill. I know this bill from my car repairs that I got last year. For some reason, this bill, they will not send it by email. There's no e-send option. I still owe $867 on this financing for car repairs. Oh boy. So I called back the job placement company, and I'm really hoping. They said, okay, the guy who's supposed to call me for an interview said he would do it the same day or a day later. It's been now about 2 weeks, I think. They said, okay, he'll call me back in a day or two. That was Thursday. They're closed Friday, so that means maybe Monday or Tuesday he'll call me. So I've been waiting like 6 weeks to try and get this job that supposedly is in the bag. You know, it's a pretty sure thing if you go through the application process. I mean, I'm reasonably, sure as much as anyone applying there that I'm a good fit for the job because it's pretty simple. It sounds like you just need to be able to work on your feet, work for 8 hours a day, maybe more, I don't know. It's kind of fine with me. I need to make money because my plan is to rent a room, a really cheap room, and spend an ass load on food. Because if I have to get a cheap room, that probably means I'll have lots of roommates. And aside from the Trump virus, the risk of that and wanting to isolate, I also don't know if I'd be able to have access to a kitchen much because that's how it goes when you rent with a lot of people. A lot of people want to be in the kitchen. I'll try not to live with a family. That can be worse in a way when it's like a family, wants to use it, and it's like you're the odd person out. I actually did that before. I was living with basically, yeah, a family, and like there was a friend living with them, and a boyfriend, and some other girl. I don't know who she was. I never figured that out for 3 months during the summer. Why she would not introduce herself, I don't understand. But if she wasn't going to, I figure I'm not going to try to. And if my roommate, really it was on my roommate to introduce me to her friend. So yeah, I felt so uncomfortable being there after a while. Like I just felt so out of place. Like people, and like I felt like people weren't comfortable around me. So that was enough of that. And now I'm going to get more of that, I think, if I can get this job. And showering outside hasn't been too bad in the cold. It hasn't been really that cold, actually. But yeah, just got to keep going. One thing that helps a lot: exercise hard, push myself, even though my muscles are all worn out, and I am dissociating somewhat. That pisses me off so much more than anything. It's like, come on, man, don't be ridiculous, body. It's been like 10 months since I had my relapse. Is it really necessary to keep dissociating? Like, I'm good. I got it. Oh shit. What did I do? Click like, everybody. Helps the video out. And yeah, hell, I really like doing burpees. It sucks. My body's so worn out from it. I miss having weights because I'm like, oh, it'd be so nice to lift weights. I could use my backpack to do it. Maybe I did it a little bit, and I think I'll just start doing that more. Stream cut out again. Boy, I want to shave before the interview. I really hope. Oh man, what a ridiculous situation. I did get some new razors from the dollar store. Hopefully these ones I can use more easily. The last ones, they're kind of hard to use after a little while, or especially if you don't shave for a few days. Clean up my floor mat. Can't even buy tools to fix cars. I really hope I get this job. I'll be something else, then I'll finally have a little money coming in. I don't mind being hungry. I'm hungry a lot, as it is. I like it, actually, because I know I'm losing weight then. Yeah, but man, I got a while to go, even though, okay, lost 19 pounds. It really feels like 1/8 of an inch, around my body, so. Got to keep going on that. I gotta look up where to get stamps after this. The hell do you get them? Maybe a FedEx store? I don't even think those are that close to here. And I need to shave later. Alright, I'm gonna get going. I just wanted to talk about that. And thanks.